Welcome to The Blitz. I'm Frankie Tovar.
I'm Angelina Martin.
And we have a bonus episode of The Blitz, a championship matchup between Valley Oak League foes, Manteca and Oakdale.
Oakdale is ranked number 1 in Division 3 coming into this section championship game, while Manteca, ranked at number 3, is looking for the upset.
And this could be Manteca's 8th blue banner, while Oakdale looking for their 6th overall.
And it's Oakdale's 9th section title game in just 11 years, and in their past 5 games this season, they've outscored their opponents 218-7.
Now this is a championship rematch from 2017, a game that the Blitz actually covered, and in that game Manteca won 34-17.
Oakdale, though, won the regular season matchup this year 28-0, but Manteca was missing several players, most notably their starting running back Blake Nicholson.
And that game happened in October, so it's a fresh memory in the minds of the Buffaloes. We'll see how it all plays out. These are two historically great football programs in the 209, so let's see who wins the D3 Blue Banner with the Friday night highlights. Statement drive by Manteca to open the game. We have a pitch to Blake Nicholson on the first play from scrimmage, and the Buffalo All-Star is off for a 39-yard pickup. And Nicholson gets the call on the very next play, and he fights for 7 yards before this 9-play drive is capped by the quarterback. Hudson Wyatt hits Garrison Rice for a 4-yard touchdown, and Manteca leads 0-7 early in the first.
Fast forward to Oakdale's second possession, and we have a 3-play drive that ends with a 46-yard touchdown pass. Jackson Holt finds a wide-open Mickey Merzan with 21 seconds left in the first quarter, and the game is tied.
Strong defensive play by both teams to open the second quarter, but it doesn't take long for Manteca to regain momentum. Nicholson with a 19-yard gain here, and no surprise, it's Nicholson who ends this 10-play drive with a slick 7-yard touchdown run. This guy is the real deal. Manteca leads 7-14.
The Buffaloes are doing well, but they aren't perfect. Here's a bad snap that's scooped up by Nicholson. He's trying to make something out of nothing, but he ends up with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to lead to a punt from Manteca's 26-yard line. Somebody from Oakdale must have forgotten to yell Peter, though, because the ball hits a Mustang and number 51 recovers the ball. Sorry, kid, your name isn't on the roster, but great job. Regardless, it's a huge play that leads to an even bigger one because we have a 1-play hitter on our hands. Wyatt drops back and connects with Zion Allen, who catches this 45-yard touchdown pass in stride. And that's your halftime score, 7-21.
Now before we check out the second half highlights, let's recognize our sponsor, Realtor Michael Rocha. Are you a buyer looking to purchase your ideal home? Are you a seller wanting to get top dollar for your home? No matter what your real estate goals are, if you're looking to win in this market, Michael Rocha is your go-to realtor. Voted best realtor by 209 Magazine and Trillet Journal Reader's Choice, Michael Rocha has a proven track record of success throughout the Central Valley. Find out what Michael Rocha can do for you and your real estate needs by contacting him today at 209-485-5228. You can also stay up to date with Michael by following him on Instagram and on Facebook. Solid first half, but the second half is where all the fun begins. Holt connects with Jack Casualguard for an 8-yard gain and a first down, and 3 plays later, it's deja vu. The same play, good for 11 yards this time, and that leads to a Jace Rao touchdown run from 15 yards out. He's got a lane as wide as Highway 99. He's in the end zone, and Oakdale is climbing back 14-21.
It only takes 3 plays for Manteca to respond, though, Frankie. And who do you think is going to deliver that response?
Nicholson.
That is correct. That's a 15-yard touchdown run with 7:18 left in the third quarter to make it 14-28.
On Oakdale's ensuing possession, it looks like Manteca's defense scores a fumble recovery on a hook and ladder attempt, but the ball is out of bounds, so the Mustangs maintain possession. And that allows Holt to continue his aerial assault with the help of Casualguard. This senior tandem hook up for 8 yards on 2nd and 8. Ooh, beautiful pass. And finally, this 13-play drive is capped by Rao, who notches a 4-yard touchdown run on the far side of the field to make it 21-28 in the closing seconds of the third quarter.
We've got a game on our hands here, Frankie, with 1 quarter left and down by 1 touchdown. The Mustang defense comes alive. Here's a tackle for a 4-yard loss, and it's a 3-and-out for Manteca. That's going to lead to a big play right here. A pair of fake handoffs for Holt before he floats the ball to a wide open Kevin Kamelin. The senior Mustang takes it to the house, 68 yards for the touchdown, and just like that, the game is tied. 28-28. This game is living up to the hype.
And after nearly 10 minutes of back and forth play, Oakdale finds itself with the ball on its own 12-yard line with less than a minute left in regulation. But after 3 consecutive plays, the Mustangs walk away with only 2 yards gained and they're forced to punt. So it looks like we might be headed into overtime to determine the D3 championship. But with 21 seconds left from their 41-yard line, the Buffaloes say, no, we'll take the win right now. Holt scrambles and hits a wide open Allen, who breaks the tackle and makes the biggest play of his life. That's a 59-yard touchdown and the play of the game, and it's the nail in the coffin for Oakdale. Manteca is this year's Division III champion.
I want to say congratulations to Manteca Buffaloes.
Yes, sir.
Here's your banner.
Yeah!
Now how you start is how you finish, and you finish this section champions, gentlemen! That's why you guys came here. That's why you're Buffaloes. That's why we do this. For this thing right here, boys, you earned it. You earned every single bit of it. You were in the ring, you're gonna slap on your finger every single bit of it. Let's go! Now we decide what we want to put on it. Section's cool. State's a little cooler, boys. Let's go.
I mean, Oakdale's a great program and everything. They run that wing tee. It's pretty hard to stop. I mean, they came back. They didn't give up. That's one thing I can give them. They just didn't want to give up, and they kept going. And we just had to step up and just make plays.
They're really a great team. I mean, they played their hearts out. We played our hearts out, but I mean, we just came out on top.
I'm proud of all my teammates, and I couldn't have done it without each and every one of them.
I saw Zion roll out, and he put his hand up, and I just threw a cross body and just made a play. We made a play and we scored, and our defense came up big at the very end.
It was very special because we were working on it for 2 weeks, and it wasn't open, but I ran across, and then Hudson, he threw it to me, and then I made a play. I'm very excited. I'm grateful. The whole team shout out Coach Wallace. He called that play. Coach Camara, Coach Davis, all the Buffs. Right? Hey, I love them all.
Oh, I've been playing since second grade, and then this is something I dreamed of as a little kid. But I mean, we're still not finished. We're gonna still keep grinding, me and my team.
I wanted to win this game so bad. It means so much to me, with just having to sit out my first 5 games and then losing the last 3 in a row, and then everybody doubted us. A lot of people doubted us, and it just feels good to win. I'm just so proud of this team.
The next goal is just step by step. We just want to get ready, prepared for this game, and then win that game. That's our main goal right now.
Before we get into the team totals and a bunch of other highlights from the game, let's recognize our second sponsor, Oak Valley Community Bank.
With deep roots in the community and strong branches to serve you, Oak Valley Community Bank has been committed to serving the communities they call home since 1991. Visit ovcb.com or any of their 17 locations to experience the deep roots difference for yourself.
Now it's time to get into the team totals. And who do you think had the most yards after the game was over?
I'm going to guess Manteca since they won, Frankie.
That is correct. Manteca had a total of 397 yards, but Oakdale not too far behind with a total of 309 yards.
And with almost 400 yards, it's obvious that there were some standout performers tonight for Manteca. Quarterback Hudson Wyatt was 5 of 9 passing with 138 yards, and he also had 3 touchdowns. Blake Nicholson, the big, strong running back, 215 rushing yards on 30 carries with 2 touchdowns, and Zion Allen made that big play at the end of the game. He had 116 yards on the night with 3 catches and 2 touchdowns, so he made it count when he got the chance.
Great stat lines, but Oakdale, they also played really well. Jackson Holt, the quarterback, he's a stud. He went 11 of 19 for 194 yards for 2 passing touchdowns, and I hear he also has a Yale offer.
No surprise with what we saw from him on Friday night.
As for the rushing attack, Jace Rao had 5 carries for 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. This was as close as a game can possibly get, but in the end, the Buffaloes came out on top, and they lead Oakdale 2-0 in the Blue Banner Series.
And with this win, Manteca secures its 8th Blue Banner. That ties them with Hillmar High School for 4th on the all-time SJS title list.
And so that means the Buffaloes are off to the state tournament. Good luck to Manteca as they attempt to snag a state title. But if you're in the mood for another section championship game, switch over to our Hillmar-Escalon matchup. That is also a great game to watch that you don't want to miss. You can find both our SJS championship episodes and all other past episodes from season 9 of the Blitz at turlockjournal.com. You can also find us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter if you follow at Turlock Journal. So until next time, whenever that is, I'm Frankie Tovar.
I'm Angelina Martin.
Thank you for tuning into the Blitz.